Fuck you! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There's no Let's Play episode tonight, and for a very good reason. I recorded tonight's episode with every intention of uploading it, but not only afterwards, but during recording, I felt the quality just wasn't there. And now I'm a very inexperienced YouTuber with a very, very, very small subscriber base, many of whom don't even watch my videos. They're just subscribed because that's something people do. But as I played the game, I just wasn't having fun. Now, I absolutely love Alien Isolation. Since its release, it's become one of my favourite games of all time. It harks back to the type of gameplay in System Shock 2, which is probably my favourite game, which is on my channel if you want to watch it. But I feel as if Nightmare Mode's relentlessly unforgiving gameplay is sapping both my enjoyment out of the game and my enthusiasm for the Let's Play series. So before I go any further and not only destroy my love for the game, but also release videos that I feel aren't me at my best, I've decided to shelve it temporarily. Now I'm going to let my batteries recharge as far as Alien Isolation is concerned, play some different games, maybe do some shorter series of Let's Plays. I'm not sure what just yet. But while I'm doing that, on the side, I'm going to start a new game of Alien Isolation, just on normal difficulty, and play that casually until I'm at the same point where my current playthrough's up to. Then I'll carry on the series, I'll start recording again from that point. It kind of works, having a break here anyway. I feel it's a natural stopping point if one was ever needed. I've always considered the point I'm up to as the halfway point of the game. It's always felt to me like the game's got 4 different acts, and I'm just starting Act 3 now. It's like a mid-season break, if you like. Now, while anybody who's been watching might feel frustrated at the interruption, it will mean a much better quality going forward before I get too fed up with what right now is just not a fun experience, simply for the sake of, in inverted commas, finishing Nightmare Mode, as great as that would be, in me Steam achievements list. So, for the time being, there won't be any new Alien Isolation videos. Survivor mode maps aside, I might dabble in some of them because they're quite short and varied and actually have fucking items. I might leave a month or so before I return to the game. Vampire Bloodlines will carry on, that's not affected by this, I'm still really enjoying that. But Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays will offer up something else in the interim. Now, whether I pick a single game to focus on or try several smaller projects, I'm really not sure. Both ideas are quite appealing right now, for the simple fact that it's something other than the pure hell that this playthrough has been. I don't mean I'm like stressed out or anything by it, it's just really, really difficult, and there's only so many times I can lose a crate or desk and find fuck all before it gets to the point where you've got no options as opposed to simply fewer options. What's ironic is that on normal difficulty I use very little in the way of items, but Nightmare's difficulty regarding the AI's persistence makes the need for those items that much greater. So yeah, I'm reluctant to do this, pulling the game for now, but it will be better in the long run. I just don't fancy the idea of 20 more episodes of what the last few episodes have made me feel like. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do this than abandon the series altogether. I'm not sure if I'll have something by Wednesday. Obviously Vampire will be out tomorrow. I might take this week to look at a few options, do some test recordings and see what I'm going to enjoy. Test recordings being the important thing, because when I started this series, I had a lot of trouble getting the first few episodes out because I kept encountering problems with the recording, the sound being out of sync and the ridiculous encode times, till I found a nice balance of quality and time. Excuse me. There's plenty in my Steam library that I've never played or only touched briefly, so I could, if I wanted to, go for a blind Let's Play. that might even be adding to my current bad experience. This is my 6th time playing Alien Isolation, so perhaps the shift up in difficulty coupled with my familiarity is causing frustration. It's like I know it so well, I feel like I should be having an easier time, and I'm not, and it's kind of jarring me a bit. Who knows? So an entirely new experience might be just what the doctor orders, or if I do a game I've played before, it's just a simple change in scenery. It'll be nice, albeit with a great sense of place like Alien Isolation has got. That's something I really appreciate in games. So games that have got a really great setting and a great sense of place and atmosphere. First thing that comes to mind is like Bioshock, Dishonored, Deus Ex, things like that. We'll see. Yeah, regardless, I'll have something in place for next Monday at the latest. Right, so I've rambled on for long enough now for essentially what was just a short message about there not being any Alien for a while. But I'd like to thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen, and for now I'll say tatty bye. Oh, just let me get over here and save. Whoa, you bastard! He was fucking miles away!